G'day folks, Ben from Snows. If you're looking for a full-size camp chair with a compact pack size, check out the Darche Revolver Chair.
Hit it.
This is a full-size camp chair boasting 150 kilo weight rating. It's got a unique swivel base and a folding frame for compact camp setups. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. This is Darche's Revolver Chair, all packed up in its carry bag here. Weighs about 2.7 kilos, about 46 centimeters in length and about 17 centimeters in diameter. Nice durable 600D polyester carry bag with a removable handle here so you can carry it over your shoulder, a zipper across the top, and it's got little grab handles on the ends here, so if you are stashing it in the back of your car under a shelf, it's easy to put in and out. Really cool chair. It's a full-size chair that fits inside this bag here. We'll show you how it sets up. So I'll pull it out of the bag to start with. There's a few pieces in here. You've got a removable cup holder. Now this is a silicone cup holder. It's kind of squishy, so it just squashes in the bag. I'll show you how that attaches shortly. And then pull the chair out. It's got a padded headrest here that just kind of hangs separately to the frame itself, but this is how it looks when you take it out of the bag. So you've got this headrest that just kind of hangs loose here. You can tuck it up against the frame, but it has this strap here to secure the frame. So to set this up, we undo this strap. It's just a Velcro attachment there, and that stays attached to the frame so you can't lose that. Flip it over so the legs or the frame are all pointing upwards and just kind of let it fall out to the side. And these bottom four with these rubber feet on here are going to fold out first, and they're only going to go so far. This is the base of the chair. So we can flip this over again now, and this is the top of the chair now hanging over the base until we extend the arms out. You can see this is going to be the back because this is the headrest and this is the front. To set up the bottom of the chair, or the top of the chair, each of these legs needs to extend out. So this has got, the two front sections have got a single extension point. So we pull this out until the pin locks into place. Do that on both sides. And then the rear section actually has two extending points. And it's best to do one side, then the other, and then the second side so the fabric doesn't get too tight. So if I pull this out, the first bottom section, until it locks into place, and then I'll do the other side, same deal, locks into place, and then do the top section after that. So we can extend this out and you'll see that will also lock into place. Then we do this side here. And last one, the fabric starts to tighten a little, so you just need to put a little bit of muscle into it. That's the chair all set up, apart from our cup holder. So we've got the cup holder here. As I mentioned, it's all squishy silicone, but it has got this hard plastic bracket here. It just slides into this bracket here. So push that in place, sort of locks in loosely in place. It's a nice firm connection, but it doesn't click in really hard, but it's not going to come out. And that's our cup or accessory holder. So overall, the chair measures about 95 centimeters to the top here, about 105 up to the top of the pillow here. About 50 centimeters wide, and it's about 70 centimeters deep from the front of the chair here to the very back here. In terms of seat space, around about 43 to 45 centimeters in height. It sort of bags down a little bit at the back here, about 40 centimeters in depth and about 40 centimeters in width. It's made from a durable 600 denier padded polyester. So this section at the front here has got a bit of padding in it for comfort. The padding stops here, and then there's just a durable fabric here, which comes up to a durable mesh backing here for a bit of ventilation to keep you cool. 600 deniers on the side, and then this is a padded section down here as well. It's got a little bit of padding in there just to give a little bit of comfort for your arms as they hang over the side. This is a padded pillow at the top here. You can't take the padding out, it's just got a bit of loose padding inside. I'll sit in it shortly to show you how comfortable it is. Moving on to the frame, if I just flip this over, we'll show you the detail of the frame here. As I mentioned, this is silicone. This is all attached to an aluminium frame. So these arms are all aluminium. You've got plasticky rubbery, this is kind of feels like a plastic with a bit of a rubbery coating on it, but nice durable large feet there. All attached with adjustable or repairable, I suppose, if something happens. These are all got Allen or hex heads on them, so you can adjust or replace all of these screws if you should need to. Can't see why you wouldn't, but you can go through and tighten them all. And these are all metal components in the frame here as well. It's got a pivoting action, and that's all put together via a hex screw in the bottom here as well. So really well put together. Nice durable frame with a rotating feature. A quick tour around the chair. We've seen most of it already, but the front of it is pretty much as you see. Pillow, mesh back, nice sort of moon-shaped kind of sling here for you to sit in, and the seat cup holder on the side. If I just spin this around as we go, there's not much more to see on the sides here. Nothing there. You've got the strap that's there for set up and pack away. You do have on the back here some adjustments to keep this tight. So these straps here tighten this section along here. So if I want to tighten this up, I just pull this to create a firmer rest across the back there. So if I don't want to lean back so much, I want to sit up a little bit more, I can tighten this right up, and that's going to keep this nice and firm across the top here so that it doesn't move as much. If I want to lay right back, I'll loosen that out and that's going to lean right back for me. I'll leave it loose now to show you how far you can lean back, and then you can tighten it up and adjust it as per personal preference. Not much on the other side here, and then back to the front again. So pretty simple chair. The benefit of this chair is the pack size and weight compared to a normal camp chair. Now I am 6'1", 185 centimeters. So it is a full-size camp chair. 45 centimeters is a fairly standard height, and this has got a full height back on it. If I lean back in this, it's certainly a reclined position. This padding, it's not a really firm pillow, but it's enough for me to rest my head and feel pretty comfortable. I slouched down a little bit, that's quite supportive of my head there. I feel quite comfortable, and then I can pivot around in this chair, but we can adjust these straps here to tighten that up if I like. If I pull that across and this one across, that then just creates a little more support for my head there, so I'm not leaning back quite as far. So not a huge amount of adjustment, but a bit of adjustment in the head section at the back there. In terms of how I feel just sitting here, if I was to sit upright like this, quite comfortable. This supports me here. There's no hard bits. My legs aren't hitting the frame or anything. Feels plenty wide enough. Obviously no armrests in this chair, but for me to rest my arms here, there's no tight sections that are going to rub on my arms. This is feels quite comfortable for my arms to rest on. And I can sit back and feel like I could sit comfortably around a campfire and have a conversation in this. Or if I wanted to have a snooze, I can certainly lean back and have a rest. And in terms of the pivoting action of the chair, it moves really smoothly, so I can quite easily move left to right and adjust where I'm having a conversation or warm up different sides of the campfire. And it's a really smooth action. I can spin all the way around without even putting my legs down. So quite a unique thing for a camp chair. Quite often they're quite stiff, but this one moves quite smoothly. There might be questioning stability. Some of these types of chairs can be quite unstable. This certainly isn't as stable as a large deck chair, but for this type of chair that it is, it feels really stable. I feel like I can lean back without that wanting to topple over. I can move around in the chair and I don't feel like I'm going to move over. And even leaning forward, quite often in these chairs when you lean forward, it wants to topple over really easily, but this one feels really good. So I'd say it's really stable and a really good balance of that compact style chair and the comfort and stability that it offers. Now in terms of pack up, first thing we want to do is probably loosen these straps along the top here, and then collapse these legs down, or these arms, sorry. So starting at the back here, just press the little button in, we'll collapse the top section. We can push the second one down as well. Then do the same on the other side. And then we flick it around to the front, do the same to the two front arms. And this is just going to want to fall down over the top of the base. While we're at the front arm here, just take this off. It's going to be easier to pack it away or pack that in the bag separately. So take that off. Press the button up under here to collapse these arms down as well. Now when you fold these need to fold down here, and they want to fold in between these arms. If I try and fold this down now, it's hitting this arm here. So I just need to pivot it around a little bit so the arms sit between each other. So that one's sitting between these two here. So these four fold in, keep your straps separate. Then these fold in between, like this. Keep it all together. And then keep this strap where you can find it. You can neaten it up if you like. If you're not too worried about it being neat, you can just put the strap straight around it. But if you lay this out neatly like this, put this strap around the base to hold all the legs together. That just goes next to the Velcro there. And then this pillow can just kind of fold down flat like this. It's going to make it easier to tuck back into the bag. Tuck it in, leave your cup holder to the last thing to put in. So that fits in there nice and easily. You've still got a bit of space at the end here where you can grab your silicone cup holder, just kind of stuff it in there. They can sit there loosely, then do the bag up and you're all done. That's the Darche Revolver Chair. If you've got minimal space in your vehicle or you're trying to lighten up your load, check these out because they offer the comfort of a full-size chair at half the weight and half the space in your vehicle. You can see them online at snowies.com.au.